My name is LP, ex-member of Company Flow, founder of Definitive Jux Records, producer of Cannibal Ox, Mr. Liff, myself. You're in my home, basically, and kind of like the center of action. This is where I live and dwell and make all my music, and this is where we record a lot of the stuff that comes out on my label. This is where, you know, this is where I hide from the apocalypse, basically, from the oncoming apocalypse, which is approaching very soon. Run, hide. But that's basically it.
What do you mean with the apocalypse you're hiding from?
Oh, you didn't know that the apocalypse was here? You didn't realize that we were in the middle of World War III and that we're all gonna die soon? No? You don't know that? We're gonna die.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's a cold world out there. Sometimes I think I'm getting a little frosty myself.
My sound, mechanical found gold, but my ghetto is animal found toad. My sound, mechanical found gold, but my
thinking about maybe doing put on that other beat, yo.
What's up with that?
You know that joint is kinda slow and it's like you looped it from a record, you like I can't find the sample. You know what I'm talking about?
I think Crip is using that though.
For real?
Yeah, I think they gave it to him, yo.
Oh, he's on some snake. This is it, yo. For real? This is Crips?
Yeah, man.
No, man. Oh. Oh, no. Son, when did they give him the beat?
Like 2 weeks ago.
You're lying. Heads gave.
At the bar, yo.
I was away, B. That's us.
They was at the bar and they was all drunk.
They was all drunk, and then like one was like, "Yo, I like that beat." You don't have any new joints?
Yeah, but they kind of whack and shit. They're like beats that I make to throw out.
I feel you. Beats you made to warm up.
Word.
To make something real.
When I was in my
I just got
production slump.
Yo, I just got 2 ill beats from Facts, yo. What you talking about? Turn that up. Where I come from, it's technically war every day. You could die getting a candy bar. You know, some people grow up in a world where like that was simple, but for some of us, just going to the store can be an adventure. A lot of sirens, a lot of gunshots, corrupt police, just stupid, just the regular, just average ghetto. You know what I mean? I know some people who came up in slums. I didn't come up in any slums, but I came up in a pretty good, you know, the decent, average New York ghetto. That's where my life begun. That's, you know, that's what life was to me, at least. The day is long when you're poor. When you're a poor person, 24 hours is like 10 years. You have a basic day that could have been nothing but like pleasant thought and like relaxation, but you're stressed because you have a light bill, and you're stressed because you need diapers for your kid, and that's a long day. That's 7 long days in a week if you're poor. When things are right, you're not thinking about time. Time is leaving you. Time is just... because you went to the movies and wasted 3 hours. Money is everything. That's just sad. Metallic wing pigeon, Cannibal Ox. Birds of the same feather flock together, congested on a majestic street corner. That's a short time goal for most of them, cause most of them would rather expand their wings and hover over greater things. That's what we call inspired flight by the pigeons that gotta eat pizza crust every night. And let there be light was understood when a mic stand descended from up and above into the hood. And if my face is worth 1,000 words when it's scarred, I would only hope that 2 of those are cocoa and butter to heal the wounds of the tissue scarred that marked the death of my womb. But I've graduated, got my wings, and you've gotta let go of my constructed Lego, ego, waffle, halo. Hey yo, I'm a black man with an African drum in my chest that beats in the opposite of the right. Let me know I got a breath left. Pigeon is basically it's a genius song. My partner came up with the concept. Shamar Vordal. He was like, yo, birds that like survive, but like they're at the bottom of the food chain, but yet they still survive. They still make it. Birds with one stone. That's why I don't associate with bird brains with their beaks in the air. Pelicans with wide jaws have aim. For fish heads, you'll get tossed into flames, and some archaeologists will find your skeleton frame.
This game encourages incredibly realistic carnage and destruction.
It came out at probably the worst time it could possibly come out.
There's absolutely no moral anything involved in this game other than the complete desecration of all humanity. What is it that's making kids in America flip the fuck out? What is it that's making kids in America lose their mind and consider death and the death of other people as an option? It's just a new age, you know? It's like when you were a kid in a... Well, for anyone in school, I assume it's the same anywhere. When you're a kid in high school, there are the people that are popular, there are the people that are not popular, and kids being what they are, unrestricted animals of dissension and insecurity. I think that back in the day, you know, you get, you know, fucked with, beat up, you know, you got abused, and it built your character or it ultimately destroyed you, you know? But these days, it's the same thing except that kids can just buy Uzis. kids have the internet, they can find Uzis, you know, like, oh, you want to fuck with me? Okay, hold. Send. You know, a lot of parents will probably think, well, we don't really have to bust our ass to really get into the head of our child. We don't really have to address what's going on with this kid. We don't even really have to know what's going on with this kid because
He's well off.
he's sleeping well at night, you know what I mean? There's food in the fridge, there's Capri Suns in the fridge, you know? He goes to after-school soccer, you know?
And a perfect example of that is there was 2 bombs that went off in my high school during my 4 years I was there.
Really?
In Long Island, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And two separate ones when I was a sophomore, once when I was a senior, and this is a public high school in Long Island. Long Island ranges from everything from the poorest of the poor to the richest of the rich, depending on where you are.
And the richest of the poor.
And yes,
And the poorest of the rich.
right, subgenres of each. But I mean, you know, it ended up being some kids that I don't know why they did it, but you know, the kid went to jail basically because, I mean, and you know, my high school was you know a public school, but it was like in a decent neighborhood, you know what I mean, and it's strange, you know, it definitely makes you think, but it's kind of fucked up.
Yo, C-Ray's Walz up in here. Aesop Rock, we live in the bad life, you know what I'm saying? Every day is a struggle in the battle for Asgard. The vein to have you stressed out during your labor days. So stay tuned, cause this life is only the prelude. When the spiritual grabs you, you better have a strong hold on your soul. Cause your magic arm could become a broken pole. If you tripping on snails, you will hide. Cause my men form on tracks and break backs and sample spines. Make the spin that going back to the track seat. While you paranoid like big men standing behind Keanu Reeves. Don't wanna get your space invaded. Yahtzee the Chachi, Joni the Joan of Arc, Stone the Bark, Motors bark, dogs meow, schools burn, the churches get bombed. Life is a sitcom, we get on, flip arm, switch arm, spine tangle, mind strangle, Caucasoid, Negro nigganoid, watch back, backpack, transports, track and stack, bisexual mental fuck. Intravenous dope dust, and I'm still not high enough. Ceiling stuck, ground jealous, cause we on some shit off the rack of propellers. Bean curd minstrel, soybean natural, gravitate raps that grab you.
Like why I exist. Open your mouth again and I open your wrist. Vast air, sorta like a word contortionist with a wrist and a list with a tongue like, yo, Jedi might, Aesop, get on the mic.
Get on the mic. Life is like a sitcom and you're just another character for me to spit on. They wanna sit down, they wanna have the television blazing like boob tube constant with an intravenous level, just so they can pump these forever 24/7 CNN fucking devils into the bloodstream, but the blood screams and blood vessels and scud missiles get shot out of the mouth. I live on the 2nd floor, Luca moved. My name is Aesop Rock, but you can call me Bazooka Tooth. The ones that shoots out of the mouth under the tongue like thunder that's sprung. Similar to mattress, actresses get torn out of their dress compartment. I start shit just to spark it a little higher. The level is a liar. MCs get shot down from the sky like planes in MiG-22s. What you fronting for? What you want, money? It's just a hungry MC with a style that's ugly, sitting next to C-Ray Walz, getting lovely.
We weirdos, super galaxy Voltron heroes. Call me Tank Earlobe. I can hear the hit before it come. There it goes. There she blows. The average story of a groupie. I'm Muhammad. Can the mountain move me?
I was drawing all the time, so that's what kept me busy. I'm a cartoonist. Yeah, I do cartoons. That's how I met all my music partners, because we went to art school. So